Yo, what is up you guys? It's the OG Zinc, back at it again with another video. And today, we're going to be talking about Budokai Tenkaichi 4 and our expectations for the game. BT is a very nostalgic game series that a lot of people, including myself, would say is the best Dragon Ball game series to date. This series had so many cool features and mechanics, making it unique compared to other fighting games out at the time, and any other Dragon Ball game series that would come after its launch. It truly was ahead of its time in its gameplay. It paved the way for future generations of Dragon Ball games, but none of these games compare to the glory of the OG BT, making it the best Dragon Ball game series of all time. Budokai Tenkaichi 4 has been set to be released in 2024, which hopefully is enough time for the developers to make the game live up to its potential. With rumored exciting new features and a bigger fighting cast, BT4 is one of 2024's most anticipated games to come out. After a decade of waiting for a new BT game to drop, the community has put high expectations on this game. But will these high expectations lead to disappointment? Starting off at number 1, we want to see an expanded character roster. We're hoping to see an increased roster featuring new and classic characters. One thing that absolutely has to return from the previous game series is the gigantic rosters. Between BT2 and BT3, there are over 120 playable characters in the game. You have characters ranging from the OG Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Ball GT. Man, you even had the option to play as a damn Cyberman, or even as a useless Frieza soldier. Just imagine the roster we will have thanks to Dragon Ball Super and the new Dragon Ball series Daima that will be dropping soon. We'll get to play as characters like Jiren, Broly, Blue Gogeta, Beerus, UI Goku, and so many more cool characters. Personally, I welcome all of the new overpowered cool characters, which leads on to our next topic. Moving on, next up we have the enhanced gameplay mechanics. Although the BT series had one of the best fighting game mechanics of any Dragon Ball game ever, it still had its downfalls. And one downfall was the super overpowered characters. There were some characters like Gogeta, Super Saiyan 4, Cell, or Android 17 that were just broken. Like, don't even ask me why Android 17 was broken. Okay, I can see like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, like that makes sense, okay? But Android 17 was broken? Like, come on, man. That doesn't even add up. However, with the addition of these new characters from Super, it is very important that we have a good balanced roster and a good balanced fighting system. So it makes the player more confident about picking any characters instead of just broken ones. That being said, the BT series still had one of the best fighting game mechanics of its time. Its 3D free roll type of fighting is super iconic. It paved the way for games like Xenoverse, Raging Blast, and Kakarot. One thing that 100% has to come back is the beam struggles. I remember to this day all of the calluses I would get when I would have to do a beam struggle against my brother. Man, those were the times. Something that I'm super excited about is an update to the graphics and visuals. As we can see from the new trailer, the graphics are obviously way better than the last game that came out. Although comparing them wouldn't be too fair since the last game came out in 2007, which is over 15 years ago. So it's safe to assume a graphics overhaul of the game is much needed, which will end up making the game a hell of a lot more enjoyable to play. I can't wait to find out more about the storyline and campaign. The new game absolutely has to go in the order of Dragon Ball Saga, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, and Dragon Ball GT. There could also be side missions that would go over all the movies that happened throughout all of the series. Man, I know this is a lot to ask for, but come on, we need this. One new thing that could be added to the story is following the manga of Super. It's been a very long time since the anime has ended, but the manga has kept on going. We could introduce new characters like Moro or Miras, and even have cool new transformations like Ultra Ego. Something they could do for the DLC is adding the story of Dragon Ball Daima, going through the story mode and unlocking new characters as an incentive, just like the old BT games. To be honest, the old games really had the story mode nailed. I don't think much really needs to change. However, I think it would be cool as fuck if they added something unique to the story mode, kind of like how Xenoverse did. I don't mean something like time patrollers or anything like that. Just something unique to make the story a lot more refreshing and feel new. What I'm absolutely most hyped about is the online feature. I can't wait to hop online and fuck some shit up. Okay? This is what I'm looking most forward to. Let me tell you. Looking back at it, the fondest memories I ever had was playing this game with my cousins and friends and beating their asses. Playing games like Xenoverse and Fighters is fun, but it never hit the same as BT. So being able to play BT online with my boys is gonna be fucking active, bro. They're about to get fucked. Alright, I'm gonna annihilate them. Alright, they don't know what's coming. I'm gonna really just Thank y'all for watching. We appreciate the love and support. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, follow, do all that. Check us out. You know, sometimes we be streaming. We might do that a little bit more. But stay tuned for more videos. To all your friends. Come on, man. You know who it is. It's OG Zinc. Thank y'all for watching.